Welcome to this week's Torah portion. We have two Torah portions this week, Nitzavim and Vayelach. They can be found in Deuteronomy chapters 29, 30, 31. The first Torah portion, Nitzavim, means standing. And the second Torah portion, Vayelach, means and he went, which is referring to Moses. We begin discussing the principles of Jewish faith and the unity of the Jewish people. The Jewish people are to all stand united before God, from the heads of the tribes to the water carrier. Moses tells the Jewish people about the future redemption, in which God will gather the Jewish people from a scattered exile, which may occur if they abandon the Torah and the commandments of God. But God will personally gather the Jewish people and bring them back to the land of Israel. We also speak about the practicality of doing the mitzvahs, the commandments. God says, it is not far from you, it is not in the heavens, it is not across the sea, but it is right in your heart that you may perform these actions. Some people say that because God said that the Torah is not in the heavens above, when you are flying on an airplane, you don't have to keep kosher. I'm just kidding, that's a joke, you still do. We then continue with the concept of freedom of choice. God says, I have placed good and life before you, evil and death, so that you may choose life and the path of good. The second Torah portion, Vayelach, refers to Moses leaving the physical world. It is his last day on this earth, and he transfers the leadership of the Jewish people to his protege, Joshua, who would lead the Jews into the land of Israel. Moses then finishes writing the last passages of the Torah scroll, which he wrote with divine influence. And he instructs the Levites with the safekeeping of the two tablets. We have a special mitzvah called Hakel, gathering of the entire Jewish nation to the king every 7 years. It happens to be that this year is a year of Hakel. It's every 7th year, 1 year after the Shemitah, which is the 7th year in which we rest our land and we do not farm our properties. The laws of Shemitah only apply in the times of the temple. So too the laws of coming to Jerusalem to the king also only apply when there is a temple. However, till this very day, many Jews will do whatever they can to make more gatherings, strengthen public Torah learning, and doing the commandments, because it still is the year of Hakel, the year of gathering. And we end off the Torah portion with the prophecy that God might hide his face from the Jewish people if they forget the words of his Torah temporarily. But in the long run, we have the prophecy and the promise that the Jewish people will never forget the words of the Torah. And here we are thousands of years later, enjoying this wonderful weekly Torah with the Rebel Rabbi. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful week.